Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Zane. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and let's get right into this Quillen game, guys. I don't know if you watched the Valor series yesterday, but I was popping off on my Quillen yesterday. I was going insane, you know, just kill after kill. I was camping the enemy jungler so hard. I was camping any squishy on their team. It was a disaster. So if you guys can, please go to the Facebook videos, the Arena Valor official Facebook. Go check out the past history for Valor series. We're guaranteed now. We're in the first place seed to go to Australia to play in the finals, where we're going to be playing versus the top NA and S. Guys, I can't even talk. We're going to be playing versus the top EU and SA teams. So I will give you guys updates on that as well. Maybe record some of those scrims if you guys would like. But enough about that. We'll think about that when the time comes. Let's focus on this Quillen gameplay. So I'm going to start blue because I feel like it, you know. I usually start blue with every game. That's just my comfort style. Sometimes, of course, I'll switch it up in competitive play just to be a little bit less predictive. But in ranked, most of the time I do start with my blue. Anyways, you're going to end up on this dragon side. We have an Ignis bot, probably because the Ignis thought my Elsu was going to be a side laner, but actually the Elsu wanted to be mid. So Hoon on that Elsu there is going to actually be my mid laner, while this Ignis is stuck here bot, but at least he gets the extra gold, so he's probably not complaining too much. Anyways, we're going to clear that with him, pick up some nice extra gold, clear the bird for another 50 gold, and we're just going to leave because there's not much more for us to do there. We can see the dragons up, we can see actually at top lane the Richter's dying. So since the Batman started ganking on top lane, we know now that Batman worked from blue to red to top lane. So we now know that his blue is spawning since me and him started blue. I'm going to take this drag right here because we have to trade objectives. They got a kill, so we need to go and pressure this drag. It doesn't matter if this Baldum's trying to act all scary by standing right in front of me. He can't do anything about me taking it. I see this Jannar trying to jump onto my ADC. He walks up, he eats a snipe to the face. That was disgusting, guys. He took like 50% of his HP. I would just walk in and clean up. Then I hop over to this blue because, like I said, the Batman must have started to blue side if he ended up ganking top lane, because if you just you know, make a line from blue to red to top lane, it all works out. So we now know the Batman's jungle rotations, which is very nice. And I'm not going to stay around to clear those two camps next to Batman's blue. I'm just going to walk around, go back to my jungle, make sure that it's not getting stolen by anyone, because a lot of people like to invade me up here, but it's also a good idea for you guys just to make sure that, you know, you don't want to be getting too greedy on the other side of the map and either get caught or you end up losing your blue because you're not there to defend it. But anyways, we just pick up basically a free blue, then we go back into our jungle clear and everything's as normal. You can see here that there's some fighting going on. I see the Baldum here, so I'm just going to jump onto him, use my punish to guarantee we kill him. I'm going to jump onto them under tower, use my first skill. Guys, notice how I use my first skill on Quillen. I'll walk up to the target, I'll use my first skill, and then I'll walk away while I'm still hitting them. You don't have to stay still, you don't have to chase them while you're using your first skill. You know, the little two animations at the basic attacks, it will go off either way. So you can make some distance between yourself and the target, you know, if it's a sticky situation and you need to get that kill, where you can just use your first skill and walk away. I'll try and put it out whenever I see it again in this video, but we rotate top lane because we see that this res is extremely low. We also know that our blue is spawning soon, so of course we're going to want to stay near our top side. The Varus flickers over the wall, so we're not even able to pick up the kill, but as you can see, the blue side is respawning. We're going to pick up this bird really quick. And if you guys notice, Batman walked over and took this red as soon as he ganked my Richter last rotation. So actually it's just going to be up. You can see the Batman's around here too, and we actually get vision on him from our vision bird. He has to ult away, and he is at half HP now. The Jannar is over here, so we're just going to poke him out while he tries to jump onto my Elsu. The Scud actually walks down here too from bottom for no, I don't even know why he's here, but it's a party at mid. It's a party right now at mid lane, and pretty much everyone's here. It's a free for all. This is the real battle royale, guys. Not Fortnite, not PUBG. It's Arena Valor 5v5 in the mid lane. But yeah, that all works out. So we're just going to go back into our jungle. Of course, we're wasting no time. As soon as that fight's over, we just hop over to our blue and go and get that done because we want to be finishing this jungle clear ASAP. We want to be getting as fed as possible. We have the kills at this point, we just need the farm and the objectives. So, you know, we can't get too focused on staying outside of our own jungle. Even though we have all the kills, we still need to be farming efficiently or else we will fall behind. We can see the Batman here actually finishes off my Elsu. I think about jumping on to somebody here, but there's 4 people now with the Jannar that are all full HP. That is a big no-no. So you can see that I was waiting in my ulti there, kind of just stalling near the Scud to see what was going on. And, excuse me, we couldn't actually make up anything, so notice how I didn't rush using my ultimate and start hitting that Scud as soon as he was targeting my Ignis. But yeah, anyways, we walk straight to mid after that happens. Again, we pick up this red and we jump onto the Varys, who actually misses all of her skills because we ult away from the red buff fast enough. You can see that I was kind of walking with her towards her while she was using her passive. That's so I would be right next to her when her passive procs and we wouldn't take any damage. She wouldn't get any extra lifesteal, so it was just to avoid that. Well played by us, but it didn't even matter because she died before the passive even proc. You can see them just waiting in the mud bush here, just waiting for my ultimate to come up. And as soon as I get my ultimate up, actually guys, this is important here. Notice how I didn't use my ultimate and then my second skill, and first I went in with my second skill before I did anything, use my first skill too, just to poke. And a lot of the times this is the best thing to do on the Quillen, because if I use my ultimate there, I use my second skill as well, we wouldn't have had an escape. So it would have been 100 times more risky to just use my ultimate and then my second skill, because then I have no dashes. If I just go in with my second skill and then use my ultimate as a getaway, then it's far less risky. Here you can see that I jump onto the Scud. He actually hits me with his ult, and for some reason we are just so dumb right now with dashing through these walls. We can't even do it in our own jungle. But anyways, we can see that the Jannar is rotating down, so we're just going to jump onto him. This forces the Scud to try and help his teammate out. He kind of gets baited really hard there, and we actually pick up a nice double kill where we kill both the Scud and the Jannar. Very well played. So you can see here that the Batman is defending mid. We're just going to lifesteal a bit off this camp, get a really quick clear on it. But yeah, we can see the Batman right here. He just explodes. That Baldum has no chance either. These Elsu snipes are on point. He just clicks them whenever a unit is in melee range, and they just take full snipe damage for basically free because the Elsu doesn't have to do any aiming. We see Varys missing here, and my LC makes a quick joke about what my Varys said at the beginning of the match, because this is a complete stomp, so no, that Varys is not going to be too happy about that. Anyways, here we just stay around top waiting to do something. Of course, we focus on the tower first. I'm not going to really want to dive someone so tanky like Varys without getting the tower down, and we're able to actually just keep up the chase and able to pick up the kill. We get vision on them here at the bush, so we're going to jump onto the Jannar. Notice how I backed away though, because I did not want to get flipped under tower by the Baldum. We would have definitely died if he did flip us. That's why as soon as we got that Jannar to like 15% HP, we just started kiting away, which ended up working out for us very well because the Baldum charged at us, but it was not enough, and we made enough distance between us and the Baldum to the point where he could no longer charge and flip us under his own tower, which was very, very nice. You can see that my red is down here. I don't even remember who took it. Like, I look over here to see if Scud took it, and I don't think he has it. I can't really tell. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to go straight to the blue. We see Batman's here. He doesn't even have the red, so I'm thinking to myself, like, who took this red right now? For real, the Scud has it, okay. But we pick him up right there, so we're able to get the kill. The dragon actually almost killed the Scud. We can see that we sidestep on from the Baldum ult there to make sure that we do not get wild prisoned under the ground. So very nice, kind of avoiding the ult there. Yeah, I think the dragon would have actually killed the enemy Scud though had he not flickered away, because that would have been pretty funny. It hit him once, but that was not enough, because as soon as it hit him once, he was like, oh, I better not stay around and risk that, because he was so low from us. And as we can see the Jannar here, so we're just going to ult, use our second skill, first skill combo, and he is down. You can see that I ulti here. I tried to stand right next to the Scud when he uses his ultimate to stay out of the range of it, but actually we still get hit. So that Scud still hits us with his full combo even though we are hidden, which is pretty funny. We can see that the Varys and the Batman are here, and they both walk into that side bush, so I know they're in there recalling. I don't really know how low they are though because I didn't check, so I'm just going to walk into here, going to use my first skill and then dash out of the bush, and that actually just cancels their recall. We weren't able to do much, but that was kind of a super risky play. I think I should have just left them to recall there, because if they caught me out there, then it would have been a super bad situation, and it wasn't too hard to catch me out there. So anyways, we are just going to start this dragon right now because we see that Batman was super zoned, so they don't have a jungler with punish anymore, any really lockdown skills to really deal a massive amount of damage to this dragon in a short amount of time. We also have vision from Ibaneth and Richter to the point where we can get that dragon for free pretty much. But anyways, we're just waiting in the bush, seeing if we can just cheese somebody out and one shot, but it doesn't look like it's going to be. And as the Varys jumps in, she just gets blown up again. Like I was saying, guys, those Elsu snipes at point blank range just deal so much damage. Completely ridiculous. I was playing Darcy, a few days ago, and I was literally getting hit for 90% of my HP. There you can see that we actually played it correctly, like I was saying earlier, and we just waited right next to the Scud while he ults. We're able to get our resets off and just poke the Jannar super hard there. He takes a ton of damage. The Elsu actually gets a solo kill onto the Batman. Our Elsu Hoon was doing such a good job this game, just landing those snipes at point blank whenever somebody was on him. So very well played by the both of us this game. See, so here he actually lands another on that Jannar. Wow. But you can see here that we're just waiting. We have the Eternal Stone from the dragon, so of course we're going to want to be aggressive. I'm trying not to stand onto the prison while my Ibaneth comes back up from it, because it does slow you if you're on top. I think about diving here, but it's really hard because the two up there were Varys and Baldwin, both pretty tanky. But anyways, I'm just going to dive onto them. Not really much to commentate over at this point. It's just a free-for-all where everybody is just killing each other, and we are actually able to pick up an ace. They don't respawn for another 20 seconds. That means we can just hit on this core for free, and that is the game. So GG, guys. Very well played by us. Macro and micro wise, this was just a super impressive game from our Quillen. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Hope the micro skills were able to help you all in becoming a better Quillen. I'd love to hear your comments on if this helped you or not, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.